Peace be unto you. Peace be unto you. Um, I'm going to be serious about this particular um, time that I'm going to be doing live. I'm not going to be up here too long. There was recently a young lady. This is how I know I can trace the information. And you people better be careful because I'm documenting everything. But anywho, there's a young lady. This is how I know. This is how I know how the information is getting around. There's a young lady. She's a lying Latina. I want to say more, but I'm not going to continue to disrespect her based on speaking about Islam. And I respect the people in Islam, okay? Even though they're not perfect, but I respect them. But, and then none of us are perfect, by the way. None of us are perfect. But yeah, I know it came from this lying Latina. Um, but yeah, I mean, I told her that I was Muslim. Um, and, you know, that was really because she don't speak English, and I don't know how to explain to her that I'm under consecration. Number one, but number two, that I don't eat pork. You know, when you get to asking why, and I don't eat pork just because it's not good for you. Number one, I had a bad experience with it. Number two, and number three, I respect the fact that you just shouldn't eat it. Pigs eat everything. Pigs eat anything you give them; they'll just eat it. So you know that's part of the reason why I don't eat pork. But you know, I've been around a lot of the people that do practice Islam, real live Muslims. I've been around them for years in my life, and they know I respect them. They know I respect the faith. I know my five pillars. You know, I pray like I'm at Juma. When I pray on my own, I pray like I'm at Juma. That's how I pray. I get on my knees. I put my head to the floor. Um, yeah, I'm not, and I have a Quran. I do have a English translated Quran, but that doesn't necessarily make me Islam. Islam is a real lifestyle. It's a real way of life, and I don't want them in that community to think that I would ever try to. I don't have a better word for it, but pose as if I'm Muslim, because I'm not necessarily Muslim, but I do practice a lot of the principles in Muslim in Islam. Like I said, I try to pray as many times. I don't pray as many times as they do, but I try to constantly pray without ceasing. You know, they got scheduled times that they pray, but they pray without ceasing every day on those scheduled times. Um, you know, when Eid comes by, I try to fast with them, but you know, I never could make it when I was practicing with the folks and is that I know that are Muslim. But yeah, I try to participate, but you know, at least I attempt to participate. But like I say, the people of Islam have always been there for me, just like the Ethiopians have always been there for me, and I don't have no problem with them. You know what I mean? I support all their nations. You know, and they are not incorrect about what's going on in this current situation. I don't want to speak on it. I just want to say they're not incorrect. Um, but this lying Latina is the one who's spreading this information, right? Because she don't speak English, so she's yapping her Espanol about what her interpretation or understanding is about what I said. And I did tell her that I'm Muslim because I don't eat pork. And Latin people look at me crazy because they think that you look so Latin, but I'm not Latin mentally and spiritually in my spirit. I'm not Latin. So, you know, I've adopted a lot of habits of the people of Islam. Um, but I'm a child of God. I want to make that clear. I'm a child of God. I'm not a Christian. Although I do practice a lot of principles of Islam, I'm not Muslim per se. I haven't gone through like a pilgrimage or yeah, I haven't gone through the pilgrimage. I haven't confessed that faith. That's the number one pillar, confessing the faith, the profession of faith. You know, so I haven't done that. but I do respect them. Like I said, I try to participate with them, and they believe in Jesus just like Christians do. So they do have a. There's certain things that they do and do not believe. But yeah, like they believe in Jesus and they believe in the principles and statutes of Most High God. They believe in the same things of the statutes that Jesus preaches. And I've spoken on this before. So first of all, what I want to say is to that lying Latina, don't you ever disrespect anybody I know from the Islamic community running around gossiping about me and what I told you. Allah the merciful is going to be merciful with you because you're so ignorant that you don't even know what you're talking about. And you also need to know that I'm going to tell the enemy anything so that I can throw the enemy out of my way and off my path. Let me repeat that. I will tell the enemy anything so that I can get the enemy out of my way and off my path. The enemy will never know what the truth is because they don't need to know what the truth is because they're the enemy. So all those that I respect, that I do tell the truth to, if you cross me, you better believe the Most High is going to get you. And that's not me, that's the Most High because I trusted you, because I love you as my elder and my mentor. So I gave you what I should give you is my trust and my humility by telling you the truth. But when it comes to Islam, again, that young lady better close her lips and you better not disrespect the people of Islam ever again. Now, she may not have directly disrespected the nation and the community of the lifestyle of Islam, but her gossiping about what I told her, not understanding that I look at her as the enemy, not understanding that I don't know how to explain to you I'm under consecration. And the best way to know, I know how to explain to somebody who don't speak English that I'm under consecration is that, yeah, I'm Muslim. So back up. You know what I mean? Don't even look at me. Don't touch me. I'm under consecration. Don't start nothing with me. But that's how I know, like I said, Allah is merciful, but that's how I know that that lying Latina, I can trace back information to you because I'm documenting everything and everybody because I'm building a case. You don't know that the Most High believes in the court system. I'm building the case on these people. But that lying Latina, see, she don't know she set herself up, right? Out here talking about me, but talking to the, and now the Muslim people are asking me, are you Muslim, this and that? But y'all should already know I respect y'all. I pray with y'all. I eat with y'all with my hands. We eat the same lamb. We eat the same rice with the raisins and the carrots. Okay? Like I know about Islam. I know about their community, and I would never, ever, number one, I would never disrespect not only a man of Islam unless he was improper and I had to check him, but I would do it out of love because they've always loved me. But I would never disrespect a woman out of Islam because number one, her faith determines that she cover herself up for the Most High, for Allah. Okay, for Jesus, she covers herself up and she she gives herself in humility to the Most High. So if you disrespect her and that's her lifestyle, the Most High definitely coming after you. And any woman in Islam has always respected me and tried to, number one, get me a relationship with the Most High. That's what the number one thing any woman in Islam ever wanted from me. She wanted me to have a relationship. She would say it in Arabic really beautifully, but basically with Allah. She wants me to have a relationship, personal relationship. That's number one. But number two, her hands are soft and delicate, and they carry a lot of love. So anytime she's ever put her hands on me, and women don't touch men, especially if that's not their husband, anytime she tried to calm me down or anything, I'm definitely going to be obedient. Definitely. But to that lying Latina, may Allah be merciful to you for being out here not understanding and just out here running your mouth because you think that it's okay to run your mouth about me. But see, where you messed up at is you ran your mouth about something that is a lifestyle and that's something that the Lord knows that I respect those people, right? So you about to be I pray that the Most High have mercy on her. I had nothing else to say. I called her a lying Latina. I hope the Most High forgives me, but that's what she is because she's out here gossiping out of trying to destroy me. But I really just told her that because again, I don't know how to say it in Spanish, nor do I care how to, nor do I have to even give you explanation. But I don't eat pork, and I'm in consecration. Bars. I don't eat pork and I'm in consecration. But I don't have to explain nothing to you. But the best way I can convey that to you, because I know that when you hear Muslim or Islam, you know, oh, this is something that's to be practiced, a lifestyle. It's not to be played with. So that lion Latina, your ass about to be, excuse my language, Most High, you about to be, dealing with the Most High. And I pray that the people in Islam, that they know my nature, that they've been around me enough, that they've talked to me enough, that they admonish that young lady. Now, the next thing I want to say is that there is a woman that I actually had to correct. I'm not going to say her name and I'm not going to really talk about people's names, but I am going to talk about this situation because I want to clear it because I feel like it's behind some of this too. There is a woman that is a part of, she's Lebanese, I believe. She is a part of the faith of Islam, but I had to correct her because she was improper. And I don't know any other men that know her that's going to correct her improper. So Allah have mercy on me, but I had to correct her. Here's why. Because number one, she was following my social media too hard. Anytime I post something in my story, anytime I do something, she's always watching me. And it made me a little uncomfortable, specifically because it's one thing to pop up every once in a while, but it's another to do it every day. And my man is the only reason why I know her because they dated. And see, I don't want no problems with my brother in Islam. I don't want no problems with my brothers in Islam, and I don't want no problems with my brothers in my community, right? And so she's being improper by following my social media a little too hard. It's okay to follow, but you're doing it a little too hard, and I had to correct you because I'm under consecration, number one, but number two, you didn't listen, and it makes me look bad that you all in my social media like that because it makes it look like you're attracted to me and you're my man's girl and my man loved this woman. My man loved this woman and I would never cross my man because this particular gentleman was there for me when I was thinking about suicidal thoughts and stuff and I was going through not necessarily a tough time, but I was trying to find my way and I was looking for an open door and those doors wasn't opening. But I would never cross my man. If his name began with an R, I would never cross you, dog. And I had to. That's the only time I ever had to put a woman in Islam because she was improper and she was too Americanized. And if her father or her brothers knew what she was doing, if I explained it to them, if they catch wind of this, they would be like, "Man, he don't know nobody to call on to tell them to correct her." But I had to correct her, and unfortunately, I did call her out her name. Now, I didn't mean to do that. I had to correct you because you wasn't listening. You can't just be I told you don't follow me, and I said it was weird that you were following me because you're my man's girl. Even though y'all not together, he really likes you, and it just makes me look bad, and it makes me look like one of those guys that's trying to steal everybody girl, and I'm not that kind of guy. I don't be playing those types of games. So I just wanted to clear the air on that because I know that that may be one of the things people talk about, but y'all don't understand. Like, I'm 40 years old. Even though I look young, I don't have time to be playing those young, pitiful games. Like, I'm trying to walk, not only am I trying to walk the straight walk that the Lord wants me to walk, but also when it comes to women, dog, I'm too old to be playing around. I'm trying to settle down, want more kids, etc. Like, I'm not playing around when it comes to that. I'm just not. And I don't want women to think like, damn, he Chris Brown, he out here just, no, no, no. I'm not Chris Brown knocking them down. Bars. That's not me. But all y'all gonna have to go back and do the playback now. And there's 30 people in here. Give me 30 likes. And shout out to Islam and the people in the Muslim community. Y'all need to give me 30 likes. But I already spoke about what I needed to say because I'm about to get up off here and go to work. Um, 'Cause I still work, even though y'all keep trying to stop me from working. I still work. But like I say, that was the only time, and I know Allah forgave me for that, and I know Allah knew that I had to do that because she wasn't listening. And sometimes these women don't listen when you tell them they need to back up because they're not used to a man correcting them or telling them to shoot. Like like I said, that's my man, and he practices Islam too. So I would never cross him. Number one, because he been there for me, but it just looked weird, and we got into a spat because I told her like, look, you can't just be following me like that, especially now that the Lord called me and I'm trying to follow His way. It's just improper. So I hope that y'all listen to the playback, and I hope that if any of her particular brothers or relatives that they understand where I'm coming from and that I'm just trying to be proper because and if we was in a tight knit community, I would have been said something to her dad or one of her brothers, and I would have let them deal with it. But unfortunately, I had to deal with it. So I do want to apologize to that lady because it wasn't that I don't got love for you through Jesus Christ. I don't. It's not that I don't have love for you through the Most High God. It's just that when I tell you you need to back up, you need to do that. Like I shouldn't have to debate with you whether you could follow my page or not. You should just unfollow me, and you should understand that I'm trying to be proper, not only for the woman that I'm going to receive eventually, but for all my brethren. I don't want them to think that I want their girl. What the hell? Nah, that shit just not cool. So those are only two things I wanted to talk about. I would never disrespect Islam, by the way, and I would never disrespect anybody that practices Islam. I do my best. I will correct you though, because I do my best to pray with you. I do my best to fast with you, and I do my best to make sure I remember the statutes that y'all follow. That's me honoring your culture. Now, see, I may not care about Latin culture too much, but I definitely care about Islam. I definitely care about those people in that culture. And there's a testament to this on my channel. Like I always big y'all up. Don't you ever forget that. The Most High said, because I always big y'all up and I always respect y'all because y'all were crucial to my growth in college. You know what I'm saying? And y'all cared about me, and I sat with y'all. Like I said, we ate the same lamb with bare hands. We ate the same rice, the one with raisins and carrots in it. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, I respect y'all. So, bow out to y'all. I'm not saying nothing else about this situation. I'm gonna let Allah deal with it. But yeah, I mean, I'm a child of God. Know that. I'm not Christian and I'm not professed in the faith of Islam, even though I have carried on some of their teachings and principles. But I also carry on some of the teachings and principles of Christianity as well. So that's just me, and I'm allowed to be me. I don't have to be like you. I have my own relationship with the Lord, and the Lord knows what I'm doing. So, um, to that line, Latina, may Allah have mercy on you for trying to deceive people about what I told you, and I already said what I needed to say. So we listen to the playback. I'm gonna bow out. Thank you, and thank you for the likes, and thank you for watching. Everybody that watched. I hope that y'all do review this material and understand that I would never disrespect your culture, and that I love my brothers and sisters in Islam. Y'all not always right. I'm not saying that y'all always right, but y'all definitely have showed me a lot of love, and I always will show you love. And I would never disrespect you. And don't let this lying Latina try to pull our relationship away from each other just because she feels like she can do whatever she want when it comes to my name or whatever it is. Thank you. Peace.